What's going on, YouTube? Before we go any further, make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man, because all the solid individuals, they subscribe to this channel right here. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, man, if you're a real one. Let's go. What's happening, YouTube? We're going to get into this discussion about low riding, the low riding culture throughout California, Northern California, Southern California, up and down the state. I watched a video from a YouTuber. The channel is called Hoodie from the Hood. The dude's name is Hoodie. He's Africano from San Diego. I watch his channel. Salute to Hoodie. And he did a video on this. But his video was asking, does the lowrider culture belong to the Chicanos? Is the lowrider culture a Chicano thing? And he disagreed with that. He doesn't believe that the lowrider culture is a Chicano culture. And being from Southern California, I guess there's a lot of Africanos that are in the lowrider culture. As for up north, there is. Don't get me wrong, there is. But the Africanos up here in Northern California are more into the high performance cars. You know what I'm saying? The Mustangs, the Cutlasses, the Chevelles, things like that. As far as down in LA, and not just LA, but Southern California area, it seems like there's more Africanos that are into the lowrider scene. Now, Hoodie goes on to say that there's nothing out there, or he has never came across anything or anyone that says Mexicans or Chicanos started the lowrider culture. You know what I'm saying? No one ever showed him proof of that. Or all his OGs that are in the lowrider scene, a lot of them, he said, not one of them has ever said they were influenced by Chicanos, that they were influenced by other blacks, and that no one that he knows that is black was ever influenced by Mexicans to be in the lowrider scene, to get a lowrider or things in that nature, right? And that's his piece. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking his piece. And this ain't no video taking shots at Hoodie or anything like that. Because I fucked with dude content. And after this video, I suggest you guys go check out what he said and subscribe to his channel as well. But to me, right, I got a lot of uncles, OGs that have been in the lowrider scene for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's pictures of them. I think it's the early 70s. You feel me? With lowriders, and probably even before that. And to my understanding, bro, the way I was always told lowrider started, because I'm like a sponge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not super into the lowrider scene. You feel me? But I do want a lowrider. One day I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one. Them motherfuckers is expensive, but one day I'm going to get one. But I'm like a sponge, bro, when it comes to soaking up game. You feel me? When I'm interested in something, I just soak up all the game as I can. And to what I was always told about the lowrider scene and how it started, because I always ask, like, did it start in LA? Did it start, you feel me? Like, I always ask these questions too. And I was told it was started because they changed the laws back in the day. I don't know what laws it is, but some racist ass laws. Back in the days, the 50s and shit like that, they had racist ass laws. You feel me? And they made, in those days, low riders were, real low. They didn't have hydraulics back then. It was just low riding. They modified the cars to be super low to the ground. The bomb cars? That's what a lot of people were driving back then. The bomb cars, super low. You feel me? Big bodies. And they made a law, something about like it couldn't be like the Mexicans couldn't have their cars so low. They didn't say Mexicans, I guess, but that's what they was practically saying. Like, you feel me? Like, there was a law targeting Mexicans. That's how the Chicanos took it. So what did they do? They came up with hydraulics to lift their car when the cops came near them or came by, and their cars would be super low to the ground, which was against the law because they made that bullshit racist ass law. And so when the cops came, they lifted it. So if they try to measure their shit, it wouldn't be too low to the ground. You feel me? That's what I was always told. The reason why they started low riding and hydraulics and all that shit, right? How true that is, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I was always told. That it was a way to the hydraulics and all the shit that the low riding that we know today was started to beat around a racist ass law that they created against lowriding. Like I said, bro, how true that is, I don't know. These are coming from old veteranos, you know what I'm saying? OGs that been doing it for many, many years, and I believe them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no reason to lie. I guess it was some old ass law they made so the bomb cars wouldn't be so low to the ground that they had to be a certain inches off the ground, and they came up with hydraulics to lift their cars when the cops came near them, and so yeah, man. If you guys have other insight on lowriders and how it started, where it started, who started it, blacks, brown, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. How do you guys feel about it? I know a lot of Chicanos are gonna get on here and they're gonna feel that Chicano started. You feel me? The lowrider scene, and I feel that way because that's the way I was always told about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I was always educated on the lowrider scene. Also, on another note, back to Hoodie from the Hood. Now again, this ain't no shots at Hoodie, but he did say another thing about hip hop, right? And he gets into hip hop and says that, you know, he knows the history of hip hop and this and that, how it started in the Bronx and blacks and some Puerto Ricans had played a role in it and this and that, right? But when it comes to hip hop, it's a black thing only, right? Okay, cool. But when he was referring to the lowrider culture, he was referring it to as our culture, like a black and brown culture. So my question would be, how come lowriding is our culture, a black and brown thing, but when it comes to hip hop, it's only a black thing? When there's pioneers in hip hop that said Latinos played a role in starting hip hop as well, as some of the first DJs in hip hop were Latino. Some of the first DJs in hip hop were some of the first producers, in hip hop were Latino. But that hip hop is only a black thing. But when it comes to lowrider thing, that's usually looked at as a Chicano thing. Oh, now that's our thing. Now it's us. You know what I'm saying? Now it's us. You feel me? You guys get what I'm trying to say? Why is this ours, but that's not ours? When obviously, in the beginning, there's pioneers that say Latinos were involved. So let me know how you guys feel about this whole conversation. And my OGs that told me about this bullshit ass law might be wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I might be completely wrong about everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what the comment section is for, man. I read all the comments. I try to reply to most of them. Let's talk about this. Let's get this debate going, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Africano brothers, too. This ain't trying to cause no division and trying to, you know what I'm saying, exclude people. But let's just be real about this. You feel me? Let's talk about it in the comments. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys go check out Hoodie from the Hood's channel as well. Go subscribe to his channel. He drops dope content, man. Shout out Hoodie from the Hood. And shout out to everybody else that subscribed. Let's go.